Good morning, YouTube. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are gonna have a great weekend. So let's talk about Tasha K's, or AKA Toxic K's, live stream last night. Let's talk about all the lies that she told. Okay, I have a whole lot of receipts to prove that she told all kind of lies about Cardi B's friend, Remy Rose, snitching on her, as well as an anonymous friend, a supposed anonymous friend of theirs, that was supposed to be snitching on Cardi B and Remy Ma. Okay, it's just so much. You guys sit back. This is going to be a long video, okay, because there are a lot of receipts in which I am going to be debunking and breaking down the lies that Tasha K has been telling over the past week concerning Cardi B and her friends and also her baby. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, let's get into it. All right. So first of all, we know that Tasha K did her every Friday video. This is from her Instagram post announcing that she's going to be going to be live Friday, at 7 like she always does. Okay? So, but what I want to talk about first is a post that Cardi B made concerning Tasha K. Okay, now y'all bear with me with these receipts because there are a lot of them and they are out of sequence. Okay, but we're gonna be debunking a lot. But let's talk about this post that Cardi B made to Tasha K. And the post is, now y'all bear with me, I got the wrong glasses on, okay? So if the reader's sounding funny and remedial, it's not, it's just the glasses, all right? So anyway, Cardi B wrote on her Instagram post, she wrote this about Tasha K. She said, "This woman is so desperate for clout, it's disgusting. And for the record, Remy," talking about Remy Rowe, Remy or none of my friends have pics of my child. Only people have the only people I'm going to say, I'm paraphrasing here. Only people have pics of my child. Pics of her talking about her child are the grandmas Henny, which is Cardi B's sister, and Set, which is Offset, the child's father, and her child's name is Culture, right? And she also goes on to say, "Get off my D and stop making S up about me, my life, and stop watching my friends and switching they words. You are a effing weirdo." Okay? So she is fed up with Tasha K. She is fed up with Tasha K. First of all, because Tasha K earlier in the week, if you remember, she posted some pics in which she said those pics were the first pics published of Cardi B's baby Culture. Okay, and Cardi B saying that there's no way that she got those pics from anybody because the only people that have pictures of Culture are her sister, the Culture's grandparents, her grandmas, and the baby's father, Offset. So she's saying that those pictures, in essence, are frauds. They are fake. Okay, that is what this post about. So under this post, Remy Rowe, Cardi B friends, responds. She says, "Now I know why my friend goes through at I am Cardi B. Now I know what my friends goes through at I am Cardi B. You are one strong, loyal, and humble woman. I have learned a lot from you this past couple of weeks. I may be rough around the edges, but I get it. Level up means trying to keep calm. And that is what Remy Ma, what is Remy Rowe? I was calling her Remy Ma, y'all. That is what Remy Rowe said in response to Cardi B's Instagram post concerning Tasha K. Remy Ma reposted Cardi B's post on her page, and that was the response. Now Tasha K also posted Cardi B's comment on her page as well. And Tasha K's response was at I am Cardi B. "Thank you for responding. I will be sure to report this with my other news tonight during every Friday. Too bad you pissed off a lot of people and they are telling on you every which way. I will report what your so-called friends are telling me. All my sources are verified. Yeah, right. So verified, it has you shook and responded. Now let me do me, and you focus on you chasing and looking. Let me find it again. You focus on you chasing and looking for Offset and singing other people's songs. And besides, why are you on my page? I'm like, but you posted the comment that Cardi B put on her Instagram page, and you respond. But anyway, that is what Cardi B posted about Tasha K. Okay, Tasha K also has a problem with Cardi B's friend Remy Rowe. Okay, Tasha K has a problem with Remy Rowe because Tasha K tried to get an interview with Remy Rowe, and Remy Rowe declined that interview, and I have receipts on that too. But first, let's look at a little more stuff, a few more things that are on Remy Rowe's page, because it is very telling. It is exposing all kind of lies that came from Tasha K. Like I said, these screenshots are out of sequence. So let me find the part that Remy Rowe let me find that one. This is Remy Rowe, by the way, guys. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I'm sorry about that. Bear with me. Like I said, this video is going to be long because there are lots and lots of receipts. Okay. Now, on Remy Rowe's page, also, this is the reason why Remy Rowe is upset with Tasha K. And this is and calling Tasha K out for lying on her. And this is also why Tasha K is upset with Remy Rowe. As you guys may recall, earlier in the week, Tasha K made this post saying that it's going to be an exclusive. Cardi B's friend Remy revealed details on her arrest and the nightclub fight over Offset. This photo right here is on Remy Rowe's page. And in response to this, Remy Rowe replies, "Yo, is this B stupid? F she talking about? Cardi winked at me and I slapped the B and I work for Cardi? B, is you dumb?" She said like Remy Ma when she said that. She said, "B, is you dumb? I do what the F I want, even if it means smacking you, B." Oh, she talking to Tasha K, y'all. She said, "Son." Oh, that's a New York talk, right? "Son, I'm really tired of you deriding obsessed with Cardi B's." Okay, Cardi B's. You know what that means, right? Stop playing with me. Last time I'm ever addressing this whack ass. Because oh, I lost my place. So if it was a regular situation with regular B's, no cops would give a F. Get off our D. Tired of this fake industry BS. Okay? That is her saying that Tasha K is lying on her. She would never give her any type of interview with her friend. This is why Tasha K is mad at her. Okay? Tasha K tried to get an interview, which she promised to her winos, but see, she jumped the gun, right? She hadn't secured the interview. There was going to be no interview. And she later on went back to make some kind of fake explanation as to why Remy wouldn't be interviewing with her. And because then she got angry because the girl refused to interview with her. And then she started calling her, making all kind of accusations about her, saying that she has black lips because she allegedly smokes crack in front of a Kroger supermarket, right? So, like I said, Tasha jumped the gun. Tasha did contact Remy Rowe's people trying to get an interview with her that did not fall through. So on Remy Rowe's page, she decided to post the contact that Tasha K made to Remy Rowe's people. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I'm going the wrong way, y'all. Like I said, it's a lot of receipts and they're out of sequence. And let me see if I can find that correspondence between Tasha K and Remy Rowe's people. Here it is, okay? Now, this is on Remy Rowe's page. You guys can go look at her page. Her page is public. The name of her page is at the top of this this screen right here, I can't pronounce her name, so I'm calling her Remy Rowe, and I'm sure at certain times I'll be calling her Remy. Just know I'm not talking about Remy Ma. Okay, I'm talking about this Remy Rowe, Cardi B's friend. So under this screenshot, this is the screenshot, actually of of a little bit of the conversation that Cardi B had. I'm sorry, not Cardi B, that Tasha K had with Remy Rowe's people. You know, her people meaning people that handle her career, right? And she does have a career. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, she says, Remy Rose says, she says, here goes screenshots of this stupid B hitting up one of the producers to speak to me. You can't pay me, B. That's my friend. I'm not talking to blogs about my friend. F wrong with y'all. Now, B, leave me the F alone. So, and by the way, the reason why she keeps telling her to leave her alone is because Tasha K also start to harass and lie on Remy Rowe. Okay, there's another lie that she said on her Every Friday, and we'll talk about it after this. But anyway, this is the correspondence that Tasha K is having with Remy Rowe's producers. Tasha K said, a cease and desist don't mean S. I'm assuming I'm assuming she should have screenshot a little bit more of it, because I think Tasha K is telling the people that they're probably telling Tasha K, leave these folks alone, leave Cardi B alone, leave Remy Rowe alone, or we gonna slap a cease and desist on you. So Tasha K said, a cease and desist don't mean S. It's a scare tactic. Do you see what I'm saying? And then the producer says, but that's her people, meaning, Remy Rowe is Cardi B's people. Do you see what I'm saying? Then the producer says she not thinking about no paper, meaning Remy Rowe ain't thinking about no money. You're now getting into it with her people. She's saying, the producer saying, you're now getting into it with Cardi B's people. And what she mean by that is she's talking about, they're saying that you're now getting into it with Remy Rowe because, that's Cardi B's people. And it also says, that's a love, she said, that's a love for her girl, not on some money S, meaning that she truly loves Cardi B, and she's not gonna take no money for no exclusive interview and snitch on her friend. Okay, she said it's real on her end, meaning it's real on Remy Rowe's friend. Remy Rowe really loves Cardi B, and then the producer goes on to say, trying to placate Tasha K. He said, the producer says, I can only keep speaking to her, see where it goes. And then Tasha K responds to the producer and says, Cardi and I are cool. I spoke to her. Her today. It says, he said, I don't know what this means. I clearing something tomorrow. Tasha K tried to lie to the producer and say that she spoke to Cardi B, and that her and Cardi B is cool, implying that Cardi B doesn't mind if Remy Rowe talks to Tasha K, because Tasha done spoke with Cardi, they done aired out their differences, and now they cool, which we know is a lie. Okay, if that's why Remy Rowe posted this screenshot of the conversation between Tasha K and Remy Rowe's producers. Okay, which means when Tasha K promised the winos that exclusive, she jumped the gun, and the reason why she didn't get that interview with Remy Rowe to put on her YouTube channel is because Remy Rowe refused to talk to her. And it also seems like Tasha K offered the girl some money to talk to her, and Remy Rowe didn't want no money to talk about and snitch on Cardi B because they are truly friends. Okay? So at this point in time, Tasha K is mad at Remy Rowe, so she started spouting lies about Remy Rowe. She said the girl smokes crack in front of Kroger's, the girl is a snitch, and she also said that Remy Rowe was planning to attack the bartenders, the two bartenders that got into a fight that Cardi B got arrested for this past week. Also, she says that Remy Rowe is planning to attack these bartenders again in an effort to make it seem like Cardi B had nothing to do with it, and Cardi B says she didn't have nothing to do with it. But in an effort to make it seem like Cardi B didn't have nothing to do with it, she's going to attack them again so that she will go to jail and she will take all the blame. Okay? And on this right here, Tasha saying, also saying, when she announced her Every Friday video. This right here is her saying, talking about the situation, and she says, let me see if I can read. I gotta blow it up real, because I told you I got on the wrong glasses. Tasha K said, this is Tasha K's Instagram page. She said, oh man, I got a strong tip on hashtag Cardi B friend snitch Remy. Now she's calling Remy a snitch, right? Remy is not a snitch. She also calling Remy a snitch because if you can remember, she said that Remy is the one that snitched out Cardi B to the police. I don't believe that. That is a lie. Tasha is calling her a snitch, and she says, her daily hard habit, meaning that this is Tasha K getting ready to expose that Remy Rowe allegedly smokes crack in front of Kroger supermarket, right? She says her daily hard habit and her upcoming plans on the sisters/bartenders. I've already informed them for safety reasons, meaning that she's contacted the bartenders, warning them that Remy Rowe plans to attack them again in effort to make it seem like Cardi B had nothing to do with the fight. Okay, that is a lie. Why would Remy Rowe do that? But anyway, I'm going to tell you why Remy Rowe is not. That is a lie that Tasha made up in her head. Okay, she made this up, and I'm gonna give you the proof as to how I know for sure that Remy Rowe is not planning on attacking those girls in order to make it seem like Cardi B was not involved with the bar fight at all. Do you see what I'm saying? And I don't believe Cardi B was. I don't believe Remy Rowe snitched to the police on Cardi B. This is not making no sense. This is simply made up. Okay, so this is why I believe that that Tasha K is lying on Remy Rowe about wanting to attack the bartenders again. Okay, this is Remy Rowe. Okay, now. Remember, Tasha K says she's gonna jump the girls again, make it seem like Cardi B didn't have nothing to do with it, so Tasha K, so that Cardi B won't be in any danger of going to jail. Remy Rowe said, "This is Remy Rowe. First of all, she doesn't look like she's smoking crack or crank or anything else. If her lips are black, it is probably because she smokes a lot of weed. She explains why she smokes a lot of weed on her page, but this is why I think that this is how I know." And I feel that Tasha K is lying about Remy Rowe wanting to attack those girls again is because under this picture she says had a ball last night with the cast hashtag Life After Dark, rebringing all the smoke to this show. So why would in essence, Remy Rowe is now filming a new reality show. So if Remy Rowe now has a reality show, she has people handling her. Why in the world would she give her bag up and give her fame up and her flourishing, fist to be flourishing career, give all that up in order to jump some girls so that Cardi B won't go to jail, so that Cardi B can continue her bag and continue thriving in the music industry? That doesn't make sense. And like I said, she don't look like a crackhead. She don't look like she's smoking crack. She got an upcoming show. She got all this stuff going on in her life. Now, why would she, destroy all of that in order to protect Cardi B from a freaking bar fight that Cardi B won't go to jail for anyway because she was charged with a misdemeanor? This is Remy Rowe. Some more pictures of Remy Rowe. This is her on the set, and she's explaining she's taking pictures, because she's going to be on a reality show called Life After Dark. Okay? She doesn't look like she's on crack. She looks too healthy to be on crack. This is Remy Rowe again. Look at her. She looks she's obviously not on any kind of crack. All right, she may smoke weed, and if she's calling her black lips, her lips don't even look black to me. But that's the only reason why Tasha can call her black lips, because Tasha mentioned that. Now, around my way, if you got black lips, we all know what that means. It means you smoking the crack pipe or you smoking weed the wrong way. I don't know what smoking weed the wrong way means, but that is what she's saying, right? So, no, I don't believe that this girl is on crack, okay? I don't think she's drug addicted, and she's got too much going on to fight with some girls to save Cardi B from going to jail. Okay, but now this is also on Remy. Now, y'all pay attention. This is also on Remy's page, right? This is where I believe that Tasha got the idea to say that Remy Rose smokes crack. I think she got the idea scrolling down Remy Rose's Instagram page. Okay, she was fixated on finding anything she could about Remy Rose to turn into a lie about the girl because she's angry with the girl because the girl refused to do a interview with her, spilling tea on Cardi B. Okay, now this is a photo that was just was on Remy Rose's Instagram page, and they're talking about the Bobby Brown story. Okay, that's why I recognize this picture from. It says this ain't real. This ain't the real story. Where's the crack? And under that, Remy Rose says, they try not to talk about that, huh? Everybody know his A was a crackhead. In the words of Whitney Houston, crack is whack. So they're talking about the Bobby Brown story. And which was on BET concerning Bobby Brown's book about Bobby Brown's life, and they weren't. She said they weren't wanting to talk about the fact that Bobby Brown smoked crack in that movie, right? So. Also, this is a photo actually of Remy, and she says, I had a ball taping with Aunt Angela Yee. And Angela Yee is on the Breakfast Club show. The Breakfast Club show that has Charlamagne the God and Angela Yee, which is in this photo. And I can't remember the guy's other name, but this is her taping with Angela Lee. See, she is up and coming. She's doing big things. Why would she sacrifice all of this to save Cardi B, to jump some bartender girls? Really? Do you see what I mean? What? Why? That doesn't even make sense. That's a fantastical lie that Tasha K spun on this girl because she mad, like I said, because she wouldn't do an interview. Okay? So we figured out. We've debunked the fact that the girl is not smoking crack in front of a Kroger. Oh, we got to get to the Kroger. Okay, by the way. And we figured out that the girl got too much going on to try to fight the bartenders, like Tasha K said. She said she alerted the bartenders because Remy gonna jump them. That is a lie. Okay. That is a lie made up. And we figured out that she got the idea for saying that Remy Rose smoked crack from a post on Remy Rose's page. Okay. And also, well, there's more, okay? Tasha's spinning more lies before we get to the Kroger, okay? Oh, this is a photo that was on Remy Rose's page of her and Cardi B together at that nightclub that night. So Tasha K actually went on the girl's page and tried to spin a whole fantastical lie about a post that Remy Rose put on her page. Let me see if I can find that. Remember, this is out of sequence. Bear with me. Okay, let's find that. We're going to expose another lie. Okay. So on this post right here, this is Remy Rose on her page. Okay, now under this conversation that I'm going to read to y'all, these glasses are getting worse and worse. I think I'm still sleepy. Remy Rose says, yo, this crazy A blogger, she's talking about Tasha K, okay? She says, yo, this crazy A blogger is fiending for some S on Cardi. She makes S up. She said, I'm a changed person. But for her, B made up a whole story about the video I posted about the girl shooting her man in the car. Now, see, if you will go to Remy Rose's page, there is a blurred out video. And that if you tap on that video, though, it's blurred out. It's blurred out because it's got explicit content. But if you click on it, you will see where there's a video of a girl, of a Latino-looking girl. She's looking for her boyfriend, right? So she's driving around. She finds her boyfriend in a car with another girl that she believes he's fooling around with. She's calling the girl her friend. Okay, he's in the car with the side chick and the little boy. The girl proceeds to shoot her boyfriend in the face. Okay, that is the video that Remy Rose is talking about. But Unwind Tasha K says this about the video that Remy Rose is talking about. She say, Unwind Tasha K says, damn, at Remy Rose, You still can't keep your mouth closed. Making it seem like she a snitch. The girl ain't snitched on nobody. The girl is keeping her mouth closed. That's why Tasha came mad at her, because she keeping her mouth closed. So anyway, in effort to defame her and make it seem like she a snitch, she finds this video, and Remy Rose is talking about the video. Tasha K comes under the video and makes this comment. You still can't keep your mouth closed. I have tipsters on IG's lurking. And you just can't stop explaining yourself. So, since you're telling everything, well, you're referring to Offset having a chick at home. What? And her being crazy? Meaning wifey Cardi B? And that's why you jumped on them strippers like the bulldog you are. And it says, hashtag homegirl, you talking too much. And under that, Remy Rose says, B, you really crazy. I'm on my page minding my effing business talking about a video. Get off my D. So Tasha K went under that video and harassed that girl. She spun a whole lie about Cardi B and Offset. She spun a whole lie out of a video that Remy Rose has posted on her page. Like I said, all you guys got to do is go to Remy Rose's page. It's public, so y'all can see all this nonsense for yourself. It's very interesting, right? So anyway, after that, Remy Rose says she's talking to somebody named Sweet Jones. Says, shaking my head. She says, shaking my head. You be acting like you don't know how it goes. You don't. She said, you won't do it. Cool. Oh, well, this is just her talking about, in response to that video. She said, you won't do it. Cool. But in the real world, people get shot over Lil S. You don't know what is in a person's mind and what they feel. She said, I never said it was right, but it happens. When a B is in her feeling, an S can happen. Then ends will know they be crazy and still go find that B to play with and put her in danger. Okay, that was Remy Rose talking about that video, not about Offset and Cardi B. Okay, these are more lies that Tasha B is spinning around in her head. She's creating stories to bring back to YouTube and create fake news about fake stories that she spun in her head. Now, I'm thinking, if you guys also remember on that video last night, she was talking to that bear. So is she spinning stories with the invisible bear? Because she kept wanting the bear to co-sign her. Okay? And before I get to anything else, let's deal with the issue of the Kroger. Okay, okay, so we got the Kroger, we got this out the way. There was something else I wanted to tell you guys about. Anyway, I got Kroger on the brain now. So back to Remy Rose and her supposed to be smoking crack in front of the Kroger. Okay, that's what Tasha K said, remember? Okay, this is last night Brittany Chanel on the Brittany Chanel channel. Shout out to Brittany Chanel, did a video after the Every Friday video breaking down some of the things Tasha K said. Okay? In that video, Brittany Chanel is explaining to people that there is no Kroger's in New York City, right? So then I guess Tasha K heard that video and she was in her feelings about what Brittany Chanel said about her. She goes on to post this map of New York City, the Kroger in New York City. She says, Tasha K says, y'all tried it. Kroger, I guess she said Kroger is in New York City. They have a few locations in New York. Don't try me. My news is real. Girl, your news is only real in your head. She said, my news is real. That girl talking about Remy Rose, she says that girl smokes crank outside of several locations according to her friends. Okay, when she says according to her friends, she's talking about the invisible friend that Tasha K is the invisible friend of Remy Rose and Cardi B that Tasha K is supposed to be talking to. Okay, this anonymous friend that's feeding her information. She mentioned that anonymous friend on her Every Friday. Well, we're going to debunk the anonymous friend. We're going to find out who the anonymous friend is. Okay, but also about the Krogers, this says, somebody said, So I'm going to go on the Kroger website. They have 2 active New York locations. Tasha is right. You may be a New Yorker, but that does not mean you will know all facts about New York. Check their website. I just did. It says at Unwind with Tasha K. I apologize on behalf of these folk. Okay? And now remember, Brittany Chanel said that there were no Krogers in New York City, right? So, okay, let's do some more about the Kroger so we can get that out the way so I can get it off my brain. Let me find it. Hold on a minute. Now remember, okay, now this after she posted that on Instagram, Tasha K was still in her feelings, evidently. She then posted this on YouTube trying to debunk what Brittany Chanel said. And she says, and this is one of those little community pages, the Facebook like posts that I be talking about going down your stream. So this is what Tasha K said about Kroger's. Is she saying this about Kroger? She's dwelling on it because Brittany Chanel said that there are no Krogers in New York City. So Tasha K made this. She said, this is fantastic. Hashtag 2017, and they have several locations. Hashtag Cardi B friend Remy allegedly hitting them rocks outside of Kroger. Here is the video in case you missed it. In the video she's talking about is the Every Friday video. So this is something that she put off the website. It says Kroger makes New York City debut with Murray's cheese purchase. And they're talking about a Murray cheese building, right? Okay? And so from there, Tasha K's friends, her winos on YouTube, responded to this. And under this post right here, some of her winos that live in New York replied to her, Tasha, I love you, but this is nuts. You have New Yorkers that are born and raised telling you there's no Krogers. If you read the article, it says will. Meaning there will be a Kroger store. That's what the lady's saying. As in not yet open. Okay, she said it will be a Kroger store, but it's not yet open. She said as of today, there are no Krogers opened and selling products in New York City. Please Google. Okay? And then somebody else says, what great journalism, and you still manage to negate the fact that there aren't any Kroger supermarkets in NYC. Okay, these are her winos replying to her, letting her know that no, Tasha, you wrong. There are no Krogers in New York City. And if there are no Krogers in New York City, that means Tasha's lying about Remy Rose smoking crack outside of Kroger's supermarket in New York City, right? Somebody also said that I live on 39th Street in New York City. There is no Kroger. That is Murray Cheese. Kroger brought that franchise there and on Bleecker Street. I lived in New York City for 44 years. There is no Kroger in the 5 boroughs. Now, these are people that lived in New York or have been living in New York and know that there are no Krogers yet in New York City, just like Brittany Chanel said. But Tasha K was dead set on saying that there was a Kroger in New York City. Okay, this is the Friday effery title of that video in case you guys haven't seen it, so you can go back and watch that part and listen to that part about when she's talking about Cardi B and Remy Rose and this invisible friend, this anonymous friend that is supposed to be telling all of Cardi B's and Remy's business. Okay, so let's talk about the anonymous friend. Okay. I believe that there is no anonymous friend, number one, okay? I believe Tasha K came up with the idea of the anonymous friend after Remy Rose refused to do the interview with her. She knew that she had to have some kind of receipts because she was saying all this stuff about Cardi B. She couldn't get the Remy Rose interview, so she had to make up a fictional friend of Cardi B in order to make up some receipts, okay? And in my opinion, and also if you guys will remember that Tasha K mentioned it, she kept mentioning that her her page might be shut down. Shut down. Her Instagram page might be shut down, right? And I believe the reason why that she's worried about her Instagram page getting shut down, and the reason why she's directing you guys, she says she's building an app and that she's going to put exclusive content on the app, as well as she's directing you to her website. I believe she's doing that is because of this. Okay, I believe I believe Tasha K invented this anonymous source, invented this invisible friend. She invented this invisible friend because I believe that I'm going to say allegedly here before I say all this. This is my conspiracy theory. My conspiracy theory is that I believe that she allegedly built a fake Instagram account in which she was having a conversation. She was, and under her real Tasha K page, she was putting comments on the real Tasha K page and responding to those comments. That's why she kept saying, Instagram keep taking down my posts. I don't know why they keep taking down my posts. I believe they're finna shut down my page. It's because they knew that you were responding to yourself and creating fake news. That's why if they kept deleting posts, that's why they kept deleting posts. But anyway, Tasha K did save this post, and this is on the Unwind Tasha K page. All right? And she said, the YouTube thing, and it says, so my hashtag Cardi snitch got an alleged, listen now, the snitch that nobody knows about, the snitch that Cardi B is not supposed to know about, and the snitch that Remy is not supposed to know about because she's supposedly sneaking information to Tasha K, right? So she says, so my hashtag Cardi B snitch got an alleged cease and desist, question mark. If you missed the video, so she's giving a link to the video, to the Effery Friday video again. So those responses, and this is, I believe, is Tasha K talking to herself. Now on the fake page she wrote, I got a CD, meaning cease and desist. Sorry, deleting account. Well, number one, if nobody knows that you're feeding Tasha K information, how would they know to send you a cease and desist order? Do you see what I'm saying? And Tasha K responds to herself and says, who gave you a cease and desist? How do they know it's you? This is Tasha K trying to cover her tracks, right? And then she says, Tasha K says, spill it. She says, and the Lambo truck, this may be out of order, but these are all Tasha K's commenting back and forth to herself, allegedly, in my opinion, my conspiracy theory, that the invisible friend is Tasha K herself, inventing fake news, okay, spinning fake lies to create a story because she had no story, no legit story after Remy Rowe declined to do a paid exclusive interview with her. So she says, spill it. And then she says to herself, and the Lambo truck was for Cardi because Offset cheated again. Then she says, and they paid the girls to not tell. So she's saying that the Lambo that Offset bought Cardi B for her birthday was really an apology car. Do you see what I'm saying? Because he cheated, and he also paid the girls not to talk. And she's saying he paid the girls not to talk because people be wanting to know, well, don't you need to get an exclusive interview with the girls so that you can snitch out Offset for cheating on Cardi B. So that's why she came up with that lie. And then she says, OS. And then her other self says, and like you said that he can't. She's saying, like you said, and like you said, he can't let Cardi shine. He bought himself a rose, which defeats the purpose. Meaning that she's telling herself that the reason why, Offset bought himself a Rolls Royce is because, he can't let Cardi B have no shine. Do you see what I'm saying? So he can't buy her a Lambo and then not buy himself a Rolls because he got to shine brighter than Cardi B at all times. Okay? And then she said also, she replied to herself and said, who did he cheat with? Right? Then the fake Tasha, the fake alleged anonymous source says, and they paid the girls not to tell. She said, OS, I read you that. And she said, and I read you that. Then she said, who did he cheat with? And then she said, the fake her said, before she answered the question of who he cheated with, she said he only cares about himself, and Remy has a picture of Culture's face, and I think that's why Cardi keeps her around. So she's explaining away really to me that the pictures are fake. And also trying to imply that Remy is the one that gave her those pictures, those fake pictures of Culture. Okay, she's been quoted in People magazine and a couple of other blog sites as to that story about those pictures being Cardi B's baby's pictures and some other things that she said about Cardi B, right? And so she said, in essence, the fake friend is telling her the only reason why she's keeping her friend Remy around is because she has pictures of Cardi B's baby Culture. And if Remy didn't have pictures of Culture, then she wouldn't keep Remy around. Okay, that is her excuse for that. Now, this is Tasha K, allegedly in my conspiracy theory, talking to herself. So then she goes on to answer the question. And the question was, who did he cheat with? The girl says, the alter ego of Tasha K says, I don't know, some white girl. That's all I know. Okay, that is her spinning a whole story about herself. And she said the fake friend, who I think is allegedly Tasha K talking to herself, goes on to say, but she's in denial. He cheats on her left and right, and they are married. She said, I know you'll get hate, but you gotta work, girl. Keep doing you. And then Tasha replies to herself saying, I'm working, sis, so thankful for you. Okay? And then the fake friend, the Invisa friend, replies back, you're welcome, and I'm sure there will be more drama I will have for you soon. It never stops, and I'm tired of being quiet. She needs to spell check, okay? Okay. She says, and I'm tired of being quiet and watching this fake friendship, B. Okay? And then she also says, oh, and before I go, listen to this, about 4 years ago, Cardi effed Waka, talking about Waka Flocka. So she's trying to spin a new lie concerning Waka Flocka and Cardi B by saying that the anonymous source told her 4 years ago Cardi B slept with Waka Flocka. Okay, and I'm assuming she's saying that because she was served a cease and desist by Waka Flocka, and I'm assuming she's in her feelings about that. That whole story didn't work out well for her. Okay, as well as this Cardi B story didn't work out well for her. She really had no good credible info, no good credible videos this week. She had a hard week, and so she had to spin all kind of fairy tales about Cardi B, and at the end of spinning that fairy tale with that invisible friend, she figured, shoot, she throwing Waka Flocka the boot just for some extra sauce, just because she in her feelings about Waka Flocka as well. Okay, now now if you guys follow me to the end, these are all the receipts I have debunking Tasha K and the lies and fairy tales and fake stories that she have spent in her head between her and her bear this week about not only Waka Flocka, but also Cardi B and Cardi B's friend Remy Rowe, and also those pictures of Culture, which Cardi B saying are not pictures of Culture because she couldn't possibly have any pictures of Culture, because the only pictures of Culture that are out there, the grandmas have the pictures, Offset have the pictures, and her sister. So no friends have the pictures of meaning no friends. Oh, and she said Remy, she also said, what did she say about those pictures real fast? She basically said none of her friends, including Remy, have any pictures of Culture. And she said, Cardi B said, she said, for the record, Remy or none of my friends have pics of my child. Meaning you are lying when you say, if you are trying to imply, or if you said that Remy gave you those pictures of Culture, because Remy don't have no pictures of Culture. Okay? So anyway, guys, those are all the lies that I have to debunk in this conversation. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about all of these lies and fairy tales that Tasha K and her bear have been spinning this week. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm really starting to feel scared for Tasha. Tasha, girl, get your act together. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm starting to believe that if you have some kind of emotional breakdown, or that African husband of yours is done put a hex on you, girl, and he got you losing your mind. And you are obsessing over Cardi B. Why? Are you clout chasing? Or are you obsessed with her? Is it stalking her? You know, her and her friends. Are you obsessed with her life? Are you jealous that she has a new baby and a husband? You know? Are you obsessed with trying to say that Offset is cheating because perhaps there's something going on in your marriage, and you said that you want to get, you want to have a child, you want to have another child, a child with your husband? Is this what's going on in your head? Is this why you're crazy? And why lie on this girl and say that she's on crank when you can look at her and tell that she's not on crank? That is crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you for watching this video. I realized that it was very long. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Let me know what you think about my conspiracy theories about all the lies that Tasha spun this past week, and why she spun those lies. Okay, she's been rejected a lot this week, and that's taking a toll on her psyche. Okay? So anyway, guys, like I said, let me know what you think about this. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment your conspiracy theories and your, what you have to say about it below. Thank you to all my new subscribers. If you are a new subscriber or even an old subscriber and you like to get notifications from me when I post another video, just hit that bell beside that subscribe button twice, and hopefully you will be notified as to when I do post another video. Okay? I will talk to you later. I will talk to you guys later. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching this very long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye-bye. Peace.